at 201 Douglas Street, the site of the Segundo Aquatic Center. What has been a dream for residents for many years will soon become a reality. Today is the Fill the Pool fundraising event celebrating the new pool with food, fun, and music. The Segundo Aquatic Center is slated to open in September, bringing opportunities to learn, practice, play, and compete in an Olympic-sized pool.
It's actually a 53-meter pool, but it has two bulkheads that are 1.5 meters each, so that brings it to a straight 50-meter pool by 25 meters wide, which gives us 10 lanes at 50 meters, which is your Olympic size. And then it's got two 10-lane pools opposing each other that are 25 yards apart, which is what the high school swim at, or most of the year is that 25-yard distance. So it's got room for a diving board. It's also got a training pool on the far side, which is going to be warm water. And we're going to be doing a lot of programs out of there for everywhere from orthopedic patients, in recovery, all the way to, mommy and me.
This will bring a second aquatic center in our town. It will help expand our programming so that we can offer swim lessons to all people, individuals, adults, youth, and will give our high school an opportunity to have a state-of-the-art facility.
The pool will be able to be used now for our water polo and our swim programs, and we will now be able to actually hold major events in our own pool.
We're sharing it with two schools, the Segundo Unified School District as well as the Wiseburn School District. They'll have it on the school days during the middle of the day, and then it'll be open for use for everyone else after and before. Especially during the summer, we'll have a lot more programming for the residents and for the regional community. That's all the way from Palos Verdes to Santa Monica, so that it's going to be used by everyone, and our goal is to see it full all the time.
Aquatics is a love of mine, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of teams make use of the pool, a lot of different groups make use of the pool. I'm hoping to see that we get some kind of therapy classes in here as well, as our swim lesson program will expand. So just excited to see what we have moving forward.
Yeah, I'm going to use the pool. I got to get back into that so I can stay in surfing shape, do some laps when it's flat out there. So yeah, I'm going to start using the pool as well.
The center will have seating for more than 500 spectators.
We're going to have hard fixed seats over to here on the east side of the pool, and that's going to be up 100% of the time. And we have a 16 by 9 foot scoreboard that's all color, so that we'll be able to broadcast times, events, people's photos. If somebody makes a world record, let's hope that we get something like that, and it's going to be a world-class pool. It's going to be something that I think the city as well as the entire region could be happy and proud of.
The project has received support from various individuals, organizations, and businesses.
This is expensive. It's like in the neighborhood of $12.5 million, and that does not count this really large gymnasium that's beside us here. The closer you get to that, the larger it looks. It's just very big. So there's been a lot of people pitching in to the cause here, and we still need more. But it's going to happen, and we're going to get there. We'll be back here in a couple months with the water in there.
We're fortunate to have Richard and Melanie Lundquist as the major benefactors behind this, leading the Sports and Health Foundation. And I think the prior councils before my time, but I think they did a great job striking an arrangement whereby Wiseburn is committed all this land behind us for the pool, and also $6 million. I think I got that number correct. And then the city is putting in about $6 million as well, roughly, give or take. So it's truly a collaborative effort between both school districts and the city of El Segundo.
We have a $6 million fundraising campaign going on, and we're about 2/3 the way there, but the pool is a lot closer than 2/3 of the way finished. So we've got to pick up the pace and look forward to bringing in more donors.
Donors at all levels are recognized for their support.
So there's two different sizes of pavers. Those will be located at the entranceway to the pools, the facility, which is actually on the other side, on the dually entrance. There's a $250 and there's a $500, and you can have up to 5 lines at 12 letters each, so you can put a personal inscription, a family name, or something. And then there's the plaques, and those are for anybody that donates $1,000 or more. And those will be set up on a wall right over here, and they'll be set up from 1,000 up to $1 million plus. So there'll be various levels.
Once open, the center will be one of the many unique highlights in town.
I'm just excited that, that come fall, we'll have kids swimming in here. and we're hoping that maybe we can have one of the Olympic teams practice here when the Olympics come in 2024.
Just that Douglas Street here has really been kind of amazing the last few years with the opening of the Weisburn High School, the home of the Da Vinci schools. It's a $160 million investment here, along with these auxiliary features here. And then down the other end of the street, we have the LA Lakers' new administration and headquarters. And a little further down, we have the Los Angeles Times. So the investment here along Douglas is substantial. And of course, we've got our long-standing Air Force Base, which is a center of the aerospace capital of the world here in El Segundo.
If you weren't able to make it to this event, you can still contribute by visiting esaquatics.org, where you can purchase a personalized paver or a plaque on the donor wall. For El Segundo TV, I'm Catherine Chen.